Welcome and hello to why I, nor my team, could not switch out Mr. G's leaf spring. It's a funny story. Before we start with any failures, though, we must go through the procedures. First procedure, first step, any step, right? Once you're already given a work order and all that stuff. I didn't take a photo of that because I'm dumb, but you have to lift up the truck. We didn't use all that for this. We just kind of guessed at it, but we used close enough point 2 and point 3 on both sides. So we had enough clearance to do stuff in the back. Because these lift points, obviously, we can't do anything because we have to take out this. Second step, take out the trailer hitch. I understand that this is not the exact one, but it's close enough to represent what I mean. We had to take off the wiring harness. That's not what I meant to do, but we had to take out the wiring harness, and we had to take out the bolts. Put it aside, and put all the bolts in the right place. Make sure everything's all right. Right. Third step, I had to remove the trailer hitch. Once it's already lifted and everything, we put pole jacks underneath the solid, the solid thing. Well, I forget the name of it all the time. Sorry. Again, sorry if I edited you out too. But we do this so nothing falls on us, nor the truck falls or anything like that with the changing of weight or all that stuff. After that, we take out these bolts. The bolt to the shackle and just the leaf spring bolt. This is how they look without the bolts or the lugs there. No, they wouldn't be lugs. You know what I mean. If you're wondering what the strange liquid is, it's PB Blaster. It's a fuck ton of PB Blaster. Sorry for the language. My bad. Fifth step. The U-bolts. These things, they will come to bite us later. But what we did is just put PB Blaster in them and just take them all out. Because that's what we needed to do. It was, honestly, probably one of the easier parts. Sixth step. We took out the shackle from the old leaf spring and put it on the new one in the correct orientation. We didn't use all data. We probably should have. It doesn't matter in the end, But we did put it in the correct orientation on the new spring. We had to make sure all the orientation of the spring was correct and everything, right? After you put on the shackle, you go to the seventh step, which is putting the spring back into place. The way we held it into place was by putting the bolts back in, not to torque, like just putting the bolts on, putting the nut back on, just for it to hold its place, while we did other stuff. Now that other stuff was crying. I said these U-bolts were gonna bite us, and they did bite us, because the leaf spring, the new one, had an extra piece of metal that we did not account for. So we thought these old leaf springs that we had on the old, not old leaf spring, the old U-bolts would be able to work for the new spring. Newsflash, that's not how that works, and especially if the new leaf spring is bigger. So, since we did not have the correct U-bolts, we had to do the next step. Put the old springs back in. We had to do all these steps backwards, which was untightening all those bolts that we put back in, taking out the shackle again, putting it back onto the old leaf spring, putting the old leaf spring back up in the correct orientation, everything like that, and just the entire time we thought, dang, we were almost done with this entire thing. If only we had longer U-bolts. And if you're wondering what this picture is, that's me after finding out we didn't have the right U-bolts. It's just how it is, I guess, right? There's a moral to the story. Always check all data, and always make sure you have the right equipment, the right tools, and the right parts to replace the things. I don't know why we didn't check. I think we just trusted in Mr. G a little bit too much. Looking at you, sir. Right? It wasn't his fault. I'm joking. But honestly, I don't really blame anyone. It's just how it was, you know. It's just the way it goes. We should have checked. We should have really checked. We should have accounted for the extra piece of metal that was on the leaf springs. We should have done a lot more things better. Should have used all data a little bit more, but again, just how the cookie crumbles. We couldn't really do anything about it until next Friday, which, I mean, that's when we're gonna get the new U-bolts. Probably, hopefully, maybe. So it won't. This failure won't take too long to repair, but it's just a bit annoying that it had to happen first. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. This will be posted on my YouTube. If you want my actual stuff, go to my Instagram. I'm not showing it here. Alright, bye.